Hello again, back in the woods for another camp. Just one night again tonight. Hopefully soon we'll be able to do a couple of nights or some bit longer. But there we go, we're here for one night. I'm here with Hazel again today. She keeps tagging along. We are both in tents today. I've got the OEX Phoxx 2 V2 and then Hazel's got the OEX Phoxx 1 V2. So I'll be able to show a proper comparison between the two tents. So you can see space wise, kind of setup wise. Obviously you've seen me set up already, but how best to set up inside the tents and whatnot. Yeah, so you know, they're nice easy tents. I'll put links in the description below for purchasing them and prices and whatnot. I got both of these from Go Outdoors. Go Outdoors Blacks, kind of, they're all the same company really. So pricing wise there's not too much difference between them, but I'll put links below anyway. Yeah, I'll need to finish kind of setting up sleeping bags and everything now. Oh, there's a squirrel. Can you see it, Hazel? Little squirrel just climbing past. Yeah, we need to set up sleeping bags and mats and things now. But I actually need to chop some wood before it gets too dark and get a fire going, because tonight I'm cooking a barbecue. So we've got some drumsticks, we've got some burgers, we've got some sausages, and we've got some ribs. Just the Tesco's pre-packed ribs. I'm not cooking like I did a couple of weeks ago. Not today. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and chop some wood up now. I've already collected some trees that have been downed, so I just need to chop it up ready and get that fire going, and then we need to make a cup of tea before Hazel gets groggy. So I've got these fire starters off Amazon that basically it's just a wax coated bit of cordage that if you mash up the end quite a bit, get the thread going, and then with flint and steel, light the end, you can use it as a fire starter, and obviously this will last quite a while. And then to kind of put it out, you just roll the sleeve up and go straight out. But if you try and light a fire, whatever, obviously you can just kind of leave it in the fire until you've got a bit of a fire established, and then cover it and job done. So we're going to give that a go today, he says. Not sure how well it will work, but we'll get this lit and we'll just leave it down there for a sec. That's quite happy just sitting there, and we'll gradually just add little bits of kindling. And I've got some birch bark here, silver birch, that takes quite well. just take this away. Job done. So, instead of bringing 20 different pots of seasoning and whatnot, my friend actually got me a bag of mix. It's got me that for my birthday. This has got absolutely everything in it: salt, pepper, chili pepper, garlic, onion, white pepper, black pepper. Job done. So we're gonna slap a load of this on this chicken. It smells absolutely gorgeous. Just an excuse to use it, really. After my video of the ribs, my friend actually got me this, so I didn't need to have 20 different pots of sauces. So we'll just slap this everywhere, completely cover it all. Make sure we don't use it all though, because I see a steak coming up soon with some of this on. Nah, not today, Hazel. All hopeful there. Lovely. So we've got the barbecue grill. I'm just gonna plonk these on. Might have to coat a couple of them a bit more. I'll cook these fairly slowly. Normally at home I knock them in the oven, but can't do that here. Wasn't lugging my Dutch oven just for some drumsticks. Oh, nice. So we'll stick them this side. Put that down here a sec, and then that's hot. We just move that over. It's getting to the heat, but it's not gonna cook them too fast. So the flames are just kissing it ever so slightly, which is all right. For a change, I've actually brought some coal with me, so in the fire there's some coals as well, so I'm not just burning on the wood. So the flames will die down soon, but the coals should be pretty hot, and then I can adjust the barbecue rack. So we'll leave them cooking for a little while. Keep an eye on them. I've got knives and forks and things with me, so I can kind of make sure the chicken's cooked all the way through. Cooking it, like I said, away from the flame, so it doesn't burn on the outside and raw on the inside. We don't want that. The last thing we want while we're camping is a dodgy belly from chicken. Once they've got a bit of a cook to them, we've got some sausages, burgers, and some ribs to do as well. So I'll probably whack the ribs on next, along with the sausages, as they will take the longest. And then, yeah, looking forward to eating it, because the drama with the barbecue rack took quite a while, and it's getting quite late now. And I'm hungry. Hazel doesn't know whether she's going to starve or fall asleep. So, yeah.
I'm starving.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
Are you tired?
Yes.
Are you more hungry or more tired?
More hungry.
More hungry, okay. While that chicken's just cooking, I'm going to go ahead and get all our sleeping bags and everything in the tent, because we haven't actually done that yet. I put the tarps up in the pitch black, which was interesting. I've actually set Hazel's tent up in a real naff place for tarps. One of the corners is folded over in a way I don't like, so if it does rain, it's going to pool with water. So not great, but it's too dark to be moving the tent now. And I'm nowhere near experienced enough with tarps to do some funky ass design to adjust it all, but I need to replace, because she's just got like a cheapy tarp. It's like the first tarp I bought, and all it's got is a tie-up point on each corner and one in the middle on one side, so it doesn't give you a lot of creativity allowance. So I'm going to replace her tarp at some point with another DD Hammocks tarp, because that's got 19 tie-out points. If I had that one over Hazel's tent, wouldn't have been a problem. And I can't be bothered to move things around now. It's too dark, it's too much of a faff, and I just need to concentrate on cooking this chicken up. Don't know if you can hear on the camera, but there is a lot of fireworks going on. Pop, 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 pop. Can't see any because obviously we're in the woods, but we can hear them, and it is freaking out the birds and everything. It'll be quiet for a little while and then there'll be a whole barrage of fireworks going off and birds. But it's this time of year, you know. Bonfire night's on Tuesday, so everyone's buying fireworks, even me. So chicken is cooking nicely. I've got these Aldi special pork ribs, sweet barbecue ones. So you're supposed to put them in the oven, or annoyingly microwave. Why don't they have barbecue instructions on it? Well, there you go. So, lovely rack of ribs, small ribs there. That'll do. I'm just gonna, that'll do. Whack them on there. Hopefully. If I just leave them kind of tucked away over there, they'll cook nice and slow. Got some just pork sausages. Dunk them on here as well, because sausages take a while to cook. We are getting close to completion. Oh, nearly lost the sausage there, Hazel. That would have been your one.
Uh-oh.
I said, these are looking pretty good. Beautiful, Hazel says. Beautiful. So I've slapped a whole load of barbecue sauce on the ribs. That's just what comes with it. Keep them over there nice and warm. Sausages are all cooked nicely. Oh, these sausages are so good. I always manage to forget something, and today it was the ketchup. But luckily, for the burgers, I had some leftover barbecue sauce for the ribs. So I've just chucked some barbecue sauce in the buns. It's a nice chicken.
I love it.
Even though it's a little bit spicy, it's still yummy. That seasoning is what Vicky got.
It's nice.
Yeah, Vicky bought me that. I'm gonna have a bit in a sec. It's burger time. Look at that. These are Aldi Wagyu burgers. So they say. Right, dinner's done. That was pretty damn good. We're both very full. Out of all that meat, we had 3 drumsticks left over. So I think we did pretty well. Rack of ribs, pack of sausages, pack of burgers, and nearly a kilo of chicken. So yeah, all good. We're gonna go and take a couple of bits to the car that we can. Just like the bag of coal and whatnot, because that doesn't need to stay here. And probably this barbecue rack. Just little bits that we're not going to need in the morning. So there's less to do tomorrow. And all the clothes are still in the car, so I'm going to get Hazel sorted for her pyjamas and whatnot. And then we'll come back and make some, I think we've got Horlicks tonight. So, yep, Horlicks again tonight. So we'll make that up. And then Moo can go off to bed. Because she's been yawning since about 4 o'clock. Getting attacked by leaves now. God, loads came down then, didn't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll get her sorted for bed. Make some hot drinks. Get her off, and then I'll just sit and chill by the fire. In the morning, I'll do a proper comparison of the tents. Once there's some daylight. By the time we got everything all sorted and whatnot, it was pointless doing it tonight. So, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Because there is quite a bit of difference between the 2 tents, and they're both very good for various reasons, so I'll go through that tomorrow. So, we've got our hot drinks. We're gonna have some cookies and just sit and chill by the fire. Once they're all done, Hazel's gonna get off to bed. I'll probably just sit and chill for a while. It's nice and quiet, and considering it's been raining all day and I've made the effort of putting the tarps up, it's dry. Probably won't be when we wake up in the morning. So yeah, I'll leave it there for tonight, and I'll see you in the morning. Morning. We slept brilliant, didn't we, Hazel?
Yes, we did.
I didn't wake up once. But I went to bed maybe about midnight, just before midnight, and woke up at just after 7 o'clock. We woke up. Great night's sleep. Yeah, dead quiet. Didn't get woke up by anything. The birds woke us up this morning, but 7 o'clock's great. I'm happy with that. So, yeah, we're gonna make a cup of tea, make some porridge, sort some stuff out, get dressed. The fire was still pretty hot this morning when we woke up, so we just dropped a whole load more kindling on it and got it going again properly. Not that it's cold, but it's just nice to have. Yeah, we've got a few bits to tidy up and sort out this morning, and then I need to do the tents. Job done. Nice easy one. So this is the OEX Phoxx 1 V2. It's a 1-man tent. It's supposed to be a backpacking tent, but it's a little bit heavy for that. Yeah, it's basic 1-man tent. You've got a couple of peg out points here, a couple of guy line points on the front and a couple on the back. It is very small, and you'll see in a minute how small. that's it pretty much set up there. You got 2 poles, one at the back and one at the front. Tent's double skinned, so you got an outer and an inner. You're supposed to pitch the inner first, however I normally just leave them tied together, so you don't have to worry about pitching up in the rain and whatnot. It's pretty straightforward. Like I said, you've just got 2 poles and they just clip in, job done. And when I say it's small, I mean it's small. It's very small. So inside you have got, well, how we've got it set up is we've got a little foil mat bottom that does 2 jobs. A, it reflects the heat of your body heat back up, and B, it just protects from any lumps and bumps. There's something under there that protects the air mattress a little bit, because obviously you don't want that deflating in the middle of the night, especially when you're on A, ground like this, because that'll get very uncomfortable, and B, in the colder months, obviously this is a big part of your insulation, so you really don't want that going down. And then just on top of that, you just got your sleeping bag. So inside, as you can see, there is not a lot of room. My feet are right at the end there, and my head's right at the end. Not a lot of room. You got a tie-out point here for a little hook for your light. There's a little pocket back there for phone, keys or whatever. But there's just not a lot of room. You can see my head's like nearly at the end and my toes are touching the other end. But for a one-man tent, it's very good. It's very strong, very durable. Like in the wind, there's not a lot of wiggle room. It's very well ventilated, so you don't get a lot of condensation build up. It's all ventilated this end and then at the toe end, and obviously it's all tied out there as well. So yeah, this is the OEX Phoxx 1 V2, and I'll show you the Phoxx 2 now. So this is the OEX Phoxx 2 V2. As you can see straight away, there's quite a lot of difference in size. This one's quite a lot taller, but also it's kind of wider. If I stand back a bit, you'll be able to see a bit better. There's a big difference. So pretty much the same design wise. You've got a pole at the foot end, pole at the head end, a couple of tie out points for your vent, and then a couple more at the back just for weatherproofing it. You got 2 big vestibules either side for storing your stuff. So you got a little bit of room for storage. I generally just use it to store the tent bag and sleeping bag and whatnot. I'll leave my boots here as well. There's definitely not enough room to cook if you were backpacking with it. You'd have to peg out quite a bit and leave quite a lot of room for it. Inside, you can already see there's a lot more room. It's a lot wider. Now this is supposed to be a 2-man, but we'll see in a second. Me and Hazel are going to test it. Inside you got some storage pockets. You got the hook for your light. Plenty of ventilation again. Room either side, look, for storing stuff. There's a lot more room. You can sit up in this one, whereas you can't sit up in the V1. So I'm in, my feet are touching the end. Head's touching the other end. There's no extra kind of leg room, but it is wider. Now, this is supposed to be a two-man. Naturally, I think we could just about manage it to be a bit cosy. But I think I'm on a mat and everything, and Hazel's not, so that would take up quite a bit of room. And we are kind of both right up against the side, so condensation wise wouldn't be great. It's not, I definitely wouldn't use it as a two-man tent. I mean, my one Tigress hot tent I use as a two-man tent, and that's supposed to be an 8-man, so but I mean, push came to shove, you could do it, be all right. It's just very cozy. You can see that we're both kind of touching the end. But yeah, like I said, if it was a knees must situation, then we could definitely manage two of us in here. So you can see the difference between the two tents. You know, they are good for their own reasons. You know, the Phoxx one, it's small, but I mean it packs up to not very much at all. So you could quite easily take that backpacking. It is a very strong tent. You know, that and a stick a tarp over here and you're well away, sort of thing. You know, I've used that quite a lot. The thing that bugged me was it's a bit of a faff getting in and out because it is so small, because it's so low to the ground. It's a bit of a faff. It's like having a bivvy bag. You know, it's a pain in the butt to get into. But you know, like I said, it packs up small, so for backpacking trips, you could use it. It is just a bit heavier than some of the others, but then you've got the Phoxx ultralight, so you could use that as well. OEX do ultralight versions of all their tents, I think. So yeah, the two Phoxx 2, you could get two people in. You know, if you had air mattresses, you might have to angle them in a way that, you know, they fit, sort of thing. Depending on the shape of the mattresses. Definitely if you had proper rectangular mattresses, you wouldn't get two in there. If you had something like the OEX Phoxx 7, like what I've got, or the Phoxx 5, you might be able to if you top and tailed it. But I'm not, I only have one, so I won't be able to tell you. If you were just on the floor and you didn't need mattresses, you know, if you didn't have to worry about sticks and stones and whatever, two sleeping bags next to each other would be fine. You know, there would be no problem there at all. It would be very cozy. You would have a major condensation issue. I mean, the outer, just from last night with me in it on my own, there's condensation, and that's a couple of hours after we got up. So, you know, two people in there definitely would have a condensation issue. But you know, it's fine. It's a good tent. I think the Phoxx one, when I bought it, was £69, and maybe the Phoxx 2 was £89. So budget wise, they're very good tents. I'll put links to, I think I got them off Go Outdoors, so I'll put links in the description for the Go Outdoors for them. And probably I'll link all the gear we've used today. Hazel's got, I can't remember the brand, I think it was just some cheap Amazon thing, but actually it turns out that it's a 3-season sleeping mat. I've got the OEX Phoxx 7R again. I love that mat, it's so comfortable. I think last night I slept on my stomach most of the night, which is unusual for me. Usually when I'm camping I sleep on my side. So I don't know what was going on last night. Maybe that's why I didn't get up all night. And then I just had a Mountain Warehouse, the sleeping bag last night. Hazel had the OEX Phoxx 300. And then tarp wise, I got the DD hammocks, 3x3 tarp. That's beginning to be our normal kind of setup. Yeah, we changed tents and whatnot, but the actual setup, I think we've pretty much got down. I'm going to get another one of these Mountain Warehouse sleeping bags for Hazel for the colder months, or whoever comes with me for the colder months, as she's quite a hot sleeper, so it doesn't need it now, but she will do. Once there's frost and ice and snow, she'll definitely be cold. So we'll get another one of them. I did think about getting the Leviathan 900, which is OEX down sleeping bag, which is a winter sleeping bag, but that's like £180. So yeah, job done. Just need to finish packing up and another camp done. Have fun, yeah? Have some good food. That's what it's all about. Yeah, good food, good sleep, lots of tea. So thank you very much for watching. Please comment and like and subscribe and all that. How's your father? I generally reply to all comments, so yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.